MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, RockAuto.com, State Farm, and WeatherTech.
If there's any car company that has turned itself around in the last decade, it is Nissan. Its cars have gone from average to excellent, becoming bestsellers along the way. The Maxima has become one of the top sedans around, while the 300ZX is a sports car that any company would be proud to call its own. Even the humble Sentra and Stanza have gained a new lease on life. Now it's time for the last member of the Nissan family to be redone. This is the Pulsar NX. This year it's being retired and replaced by a new Sentra-based coupe simply called the NX. If you're wondering where the Pulsar name went, you only have to look at the new car and you'll realize that the old and new share nothing except the initials. Designed for the U.S. market as the replacement for the Pulsar NX as well as the Sentra Sport Coupe, Nissan's all-new NX2000 is a far cry from its predecessors. Indeed, straight lines are almost non-existent on the EconoSports NX. Its combination of teardrop headlights, vast hood, and flowing roofline give the car a very unique and even controversial look. Curves continue around the tail of the snappy-looking coupe with a standard spoiler and ground effects. This coupe is sure to stand out in the parking lot. There is plenty of punch to go with the NX's radical design in the form of a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that makes 140 horsepower and 130 pound-feet of torque. It's the same 16-valve 4-cylinder power plant we've loved in Nissan Sentra SER and Infiniti G20. A 1.6-liter 110 horsepower engine is also available for the more economy-minded sporty buyer. On the track, the NX2000's acceleration capabilities were revealed. 60 miles per hour was attained in 7.6 seconds, and the quarter mile ended in 16.2 seconds at 86 miles per hour. Most impressive. Power comes on strong, causing plenty of front-drive torque steer in first and second gears, and continuing strongly through the rev range. At higher revs, a little vibration seeps in through the steering wheel and shifter, letting you know the engine is working hard. Our test car was equipped with a 5-speed manual transmission that had a surprisingly rubbery feel. It sometimes hung up between second and third gears, and engaging reverse often took more than one attempt as well. Clearly not up to Nissan standards. Suspension on the Sentra-based NX2000 is independent all around and beefed up over the SER for even better handling. The car is surprisingly well balanced for a front driver, with the nose always darting where it's pointed. Grippy 195/55 Potenza RE71 tires mounted on 14-inch alloy rims keep the NX on course. Push it hard in a slalom and the tail breaks loose in a smooth, controlled slide. It's a lot of fun, kind of like a tiny Mustang GT. Emergency maneuvers, however, were a little harder to deal with. The NX snaps around despite a power steering pump that can't quite keep up. But overall, balance is this car's best trait. Its designers have done a good job of producing a friendly machine that the average driver can push a bit without risking disaster. Along with the power to accelerate, power to stop the 2,500-pound car is also necessary. This is supplied by 4-wheel disc and an optional anti-lock braking system. Braking distances from 60 miles per hour averaged a very short and stable 108 feet. Strong pedal pulse and noise were noticeable as the ABS went to work. Fade was non-existent and the pedal stayed firm. On the highway, NX Ride is firm, and its short wheelbase does let you know about bumps. EPA fuel economy ratings are 23 city, 31 highway. Expect 27 in typical driving. Like most EconoSports, the NX is based on an economy sedan. Thus, it is no surprise that much of the NX's interior comes from the Sentra. There is plenty of roundness to the interior that well matches the car's exterior design cues. A driver's side airbag is standard. Trim is of high-quality plastic with a good, solid feel to controls. Analog gauges inform the driver of most engine functions, but the dash lacks an oil pressure gauge and voltmeter. A performance-oriented car should have full instrumentation. Front seats are supportive, yet a little too firm on the bottoms. Positioning is manual, with controls kept to a minimum, and a standard tilt steering column adds to driver comfort. Climate controls are standard Nissan economy style. Fan speed, temperature, fresh air, and airflow controls, all well marked and easy to reach. Small but numerous storage compartments are placed throughout the NX's snug interior, and a convenient hideaway cup holder safely holds your favorite refreshments. A 4-speaker AM/FM cassette sound system is standard. A push-button power switch makes turning the radio on or off a cinch, but some other controls are hard to adjust while driving. The rear seat is a folding bench that expands trunk room to almost 22 cubic feet. Head and legroom are insufficient for anyone but small children, and the flat seat offers no support. Removal and replacement of the optional lockable T-tops is simple and quick, but storing them in their protective bags and strapping them down in the trunk is a time-consuming project. But the semi-open-air enjoyment of the NX is worth it. Prices for that enjoyment start at $11,090 for the 1.6-liter engined NX1600. Our NX2000 starts at $12,970 and comes to $15,420 with all of its options. The Geostorm GSI costs less than the NX2000, but it also lacks the power and handling capabilities of the NX. The Storm also cannot be equipped with anti-lock brakes, but it does get more miles per gallon. Topping our list of hits for the Nissan NX2000 is its excellent acceleration. We also like the sharp handling, strong brakes, and eye-catching styling. Misses are the front-drive torque steer, notchy shifter, and sparse gauges. With a curvaceous design, fine handling traits, and a low base price, the NX's bang for the buck factor is high. Nissan has again entered a strong contender in the already established niche of economy performance, ready to do battle and possibly emerge a victor.